the start of this extra curriculum activities provided you the practical experiences. One thing in my experience of so many years of business life, there is lot of difference between your college life and practical life. What I tell you, examinations, you must be thinking that I have done the first gold medal in the examination. It's not necessary that tomorrow you will be the successful in your practical life. I often say examinations are important, but not supremely important. Many gold medalist students are failure in their practical life, whereas the failure students are most successful in their business life. This is the nature of practical life. So whatever we are studying here, we must analyze them. The study of the books, study of the lectures given by your principals, teachers, professors, they just give you the confidence. One simple example I tell you, you might be in the BBA, must be studying law of demand in economics, which we have also studied. Higher the price, lower the demand, lower the price, higher the demand. Is it practically applicable? It's not practically applicable nowadays. Higher the price, higher the demand. Oh, price is going up, we should go and buy the things. If it is lowering, then no one will buy. Oh, to what extent it will go? You have seen the current share market, What is the going on? When it starts growing, immediately the buyers jump in the market. When it starts falling, immediately the buyers start selling in the market. So that's the difference between the practical life and theoretical life. It's not easy to prepare the magazine and inaugurate it. It provided you the practical experiences. You have a contact with persons to persons, of the magazine. You have taken the interview. Till interview it is okay, but the advertisements, it's very difficult. You have collected so many advertisements in such a recession period. How you have collected? I can understand the pain of our students, how they have convinced the business persons, because this is the most recession economic situation in our country at present, what we are going to see. I tell you about my Nepal Chamber of Commerce. Nepal Chamber of Commerce is the oldest chamber of commerce of Nepal. It was established in 1951. It was the first chamber of commerce. At that time there was no any chamber organizations. Our first budget of the government of Nepal, it was presented in 1952. So in order to give the suggestions in that first budget, this chamber was formed by the business community residing in Kathmandu at that time. So, and one more thing, that time the budget amount of first budget Nepal, 5 crore 25 lakh ko matra thiyo. 5 crore 25. Today we have got 1760 billion. You see the difference. You must understand that as the time is passing, economy is moving towards a very upward trend. So much difference. 5 crore 25 lakh को पहिलो बजेट थियो हेर्नुस् अब आज हामी 1760 बिलियन को बजेटमा पुगिरहेछौँ भने कत्रो ठुलो भास्ट डिफरेन्स। म पढ्दाखेरि नै सुनको दाम तपाईको 1500-2000 रुपैयाँ तोला थियो। That time when I was studying, that time my just recently new education plan was started. There was a semester system. Whoever student gets first in the semester system, you used to get a reward of 500 rupees only. I got in 4 semesters 3 times. So happy, the 500 rupiयाँ पाउनु award भनेको, it's what really जति appreciate दिन्थ्यो तपाईको भनेको। यसकारण के छ भने यो समयले इकोनोमीमा धेरै चेन्जेस ल्याउँछ। Now I was talking with our Indraji regarding the monetary policy. That day I told you in your program also, Nepal Rashtra Bank was established in 2013, 1957-8. We are more older than that one, our organization. Main objective of the Chamber of Commerce is the enhancement of capacity of the private sector and coordinating with the government to frame the policies, formulating the policies which are favorable for the economic growth of the country. So the economic growth is if the economic activities are growing, the country is getting the economic growth. One thing I tell you, in Nepal, we have more than 81% investment of private sectors only. So the private sectors has direct control with the government on the economy of the country. If the economic activities are favorable in private sector, we will have a good economic activities. The government will also get high revenue. If the economic policies are not favorable, then the economic activities will be lower. Government will be also losing the revenue. After COVID, the last 3 years, we are very in the recession. Private sector is not happily working. We are always fighting with the government. You change the policies, otherwise the private sector will be migrated from here. It's the situation because we don't have stable government also. There is no consistency in the policy also. And without consistency in the policy, how will going to invest in? Just recently, 2 months ago, we have a investment summit in Nepal, inviting the other countries, to participate in the summit, to come and invest in Nepal. One thing I tell you to my fellow students also, we are very much lucky that we are born in Nepal, because Nepal is the highest natural resources, richest country in the natural resources. If we will have a good economic policies, good economic situation, this country can be the highest per capita generating country in South Asia. But still, you see, after completion of the education, everyone, our students are going and working in foreign countries. We can stop them. I just advise you, just let's stay in Nepal. You will have plenty of opportunities in future. We have got so huge natural resources, and we are fighting for the formulation of the favorable economic policies. So future is very bright. Let's see whether you and we, how far we are able to adjust this economic situation. And one more thing I like to advise you, now you must also come, I request the principal also, with the private sector organizations for the practical experiences, because only theoretical knowledge, किताब पढेर रटेर लेखेर केही हुनेवाला छैन के। यसले भनेको त कन्फिडेन्स मात्रै लिने हो कि I am graduated, I am post graduated, rest everything needs in the confidence of all of us. Second thing, we business community, we are the risk bearing, we have got the risk bearing capacity. तपाईहरुको अगाडि दुईटै अप्सन छ हेर्नुस्, either to select for the job or आफ्नै पनि तपाई risk bearing capacity लिएर why not come in the field of the owning the business sectors. त्यो पनि अपर्च्युनिटी छ। सबैले मलाई लाग्दैन कि तपाईहरु धेरै भोलि यस्तो पनि you can have a question where from we will get the capital. Capital can be managed if you have got the confidence to do the business for that. Finally, after completing my this short brief sharing my experiences, I again congratulate all of you, for having this nice program today. The Scholars magazine itself makes that who has prepared this magazine, the Scholars Management Scholars magazine. The title itself is denoting that which level of students they have prepared this magazine. Again, I congratulate you for this nice program, and I thank you very much to our principal and managing director for providing me the opportunity to have a sharing of my experiences, to speak few words in front of you today with such my beloved students. One more thing I like to finally tell, that I have seen the Master of Ceremony. They are really trained Master of Ceremonies organized. I have not seen many in our private sector. They go and have training how to conduct them, but they are already experienced. It gives me a reflection that you have got that much talent and capacity to do a lot of things. That has to come forward only. How it will come forward? That will come with the business, mixing with the business community, coming in the practical life yourself. Thank you and wish you all the best in future.
यस्तै समाचार हेर्न सुन्नको लागि राइजिङ सन खबरको फेसबुक पेज लाइक, फलो तथा युट्युब च्यानल सब्स्क्राइब गर्न नभुल्नुहोला। हवस् त, धन्यवाद।